report telling us, we'll let you know. This one says, my mom and dad are Ghanaians, but 3 Lions come first. Africa Games 2023. Falcon players are strong, technically good, according to Ghana coach. Friendly, West Ham confirmed Kudus withdrawal from the Ghana squad. Man United keen to sign Osimhen. This according to agent. We hear elsewhere that 13 players arrive Black Stars camp ahead of friendly game with Super Eagles. A friendly game against Ghana, Mali, chance to show level we are at. Look, man, will be Super Eagles can't afford to lose against Ghana. Still talking about the friendly, Super Eagles would have a good game against Black Stars. Fulham to offer Adara Bioyo a new contract. Injuries care as Manchester City star limp off during training with national team. Napoli lines up a replacement for Osimhen. FA Cup, we have Man United edge Liverpool in dramatic 7-goal thriller to reach semi-finals. And of course, now coming down to Nigeria, we have friendly. Don't judge Finidi based on Ghana Mali result. This is according to Dimeji Lawal warns. And this one said Luton Town star came to play for Super Eagles. Talking about no other than the man who had to pull out. His name is Gabriel Osho. He had to pull out in that one. Still talking about news. This one said full house in Marrakesh as Ndidi. Yes, Ndidi and others arrived Super Eagles camp. Star winger withdraws from Ghana squad for friendly against Super Eagles. And Deboju react to Finidi George appointment as Super Eagles coach. Osei Murphy's 10-match ban in Turkey. We'll let you know about that as well. And that's how much we can take from Complete Sports. And now to Sporting Live. We hear that Eagles set for full training in Marrakesh. So we hear Spanish court slams 1 million bail on Dani Alves. Bayern Munich makes final offer to retain Alfonso Davies. Penalty saves. That's what this one says. Falcon Nadoze is the man to beat in Europe. We hear England vs Brazil, Belgium. Kane, Saka, 4 players to miss training. Osei is set to stay at Fenerbahce. The Tigers faces tough opposition. We hear Man United to get rid of key players for free. It's gold galore on the final day. And of course, Asa Aruna leads 6 others Africans to 2024 ITTF World Cup. And I will go to the Punch newspaper where we let you know that Eagles value drops from 465 million to 345 million. Clean sweep for Team Nigeria in Sambo Africa Games. Silver Thrills, Ishakiri eyes Olympic sport. Fury open ups on potential Joshua Ngannou fight. And Zimbabwe too good as Yellow Green crashes out. Financial rule may force Forest to sell Awoni. Now we hear Plundit for Adebayo after Detroit history. Kudus out of Ghana. Holds first training for Eagles. Finidi talks tough ahead of Black Stars friendly. And of course, Man United battle Arsenal for Adara Bioyo. That's the latest happening. We hear Amosun lead gold rush in Accra. Wins hurdle relay event. And of course, Falconets battle to host in final Africa Games. And then finally, we go straight to the Vanguard newspaper, where this one says, called rules, Robinho must serve gang rape sentence in Brazil. Full house as Ndidi Ihanacho others arrive Super Eagles camp. That we hear. Also, you talking Vanguard newspaper. Fenerbahce defender Osei Samuel faces 10-match ban in Turkey. Spain court bails convicted rapist David Alves for 1 million euros. Police search Spanish Football Federation office over alleged corruption. International friendly, we want to make Nigeria proud, said Finidi George. Robio awaits fate on serving 9-year rape sentence in Brazil. Man United teenager minor gets first England call-up. And breaking, we hear Toby Amosun wins 100-meter hurdles gold at Africa Games. And of course, Finidi George says Super Eagles out for good results against Ghana and Mali. Now we go straight to, yes, the local scene.
News from the local scene.
Okay, let's start off from tennis and let you know that for the first time in history of the ITTF World EM Cup, 8 Africa players led by Egypt Omar Sarr and Nigerian Haruna Quadri has been confirmed for the $1 million prize money elite tournament taking place in Macau, China from April 5th to 21. The annual tournament, which has been rested for some years, will be making a return as part of the ITTF strategic vision and unwavering dedication to revitalize the sport's illustrious heritage. With the centenary celebration of the table tennis approaching in 2026, the initiative, according to ITTF, embodies the board table tennis ruling body commitment to infusing iconic events with renewed strategy and excitement. A total of 48 players who aim coveted sport in the singles World Cup lineup, as 44 players who qualify through the Continental Cups or World Ranking, with up to 2 host association players receiving nomination. Each country is expected to enter up to 4 players each, including the reigning world champion and the under-19 world champion, who secure automatic qualification. 2023 African Games champion Asa and finalist Aruna top the list of Africa players already listed for the championship. And of course, to wrestling, where we tell you it is gold galore at the Wrestling Africa Championship, as Nigerian wrestlers, the wrestling contingent to the competition in Egypt, won all 5 gold medals on offer as the competition came to an end, having won 4 out of 5 on Monday, added 5 more on Tuesday. At the 50 kg, Mary Genesis defeated Rosina Ntia Unsoka of Cameroon via fall to announce herself as the favorite to win Paris ticket at the qualifiers from the 22nd to 24th. Adijat Idris, Messi Adekoroye, Ebi Pate Mbofa, and Ebi Biogos of all from Nigeria won gold medal at the 55 kg, 59 kg, 65 kg, and of course 72 kg. With 9 gold and 1 silver, Nigeria won the team title with 245 points. Out of the possible 250 points, Egypt finished second with 162 points, while Tunisia is third with 140 points. And now we go to some athletics, guys. I'll let you know it was indeed a time for Nigeria at the just concluded All-Africa game. That I can confirm to you. As I tell you, one lady, Tobiloba Mosu, led Rampage. We know for Team Nigeria, they tightened their grip on the second place, the ongoing Africa Games in Accra, Ghana, as the country's athletes won additional 4 gold, a silver medal on Wednesday to widen the gap on their closest rival, South Africa. World records holder, women's 100 meters hurdle, Tobiloba Mosu, stumped to her third consecutive Africa Game gold medal in time of 12.98 seconds at the University of Ghana Sports Complex. Toby won her first Africa Game gold medal in 2015 in Congo, Brazzaville, before second in the last edition in Rabat, Morocco in 2019. Man of the moment, Chidi Okezie also hit gold in the men's 400 meters as recorded personal best time of 45.06 seconds, defeating one of the world's fastest men, Mazula Samungonga of Zambia, who clocked 45.37, while Diop Czech Tidan came third with 45.49 seconds. It will recall that Okezie won bronze at the last edition of the games in Rabat. Nigeria's third and fourth gold medal were from the women's relay, while the men's finished 38.41 seconds ahead of host Ghana and Liberia. The female counterpart overpowered Liberia and Ghana in 43.41 seconds to clinch the gold. Esther Elo Joseph fell short of gold, but won silver in the women's 400 meters as she clocked a time of 51.61 seconds to finish second, behind Kenya's Mary Mora, who returned in the time of 50.57 seconds. At the time of press, Team Nigeria, with additional 4 gold and silver medal, had amassed 35 gold, 23 silver, 32 bronze for a total of 88 medals. South Africa trailing on third with 29 gold, 30 silver, 38 bronze, a total of 97. It will record that Team Nigeria finished second at the last Rabat Games in Morocco with 46 gold, 36 silver, and 48 bronze. Okay, guys, let's go straight to the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, where we can confirm to you that 22 players are now in the Super Eagles camp ahead of the international friendly game against the Black Stars of Ghana and the Eagles of Mali. The remaining expected players arrived at the Team Adam Park Hotel base in Marrakesh, Morocco on Wednesday. The players are Wilfred Ndidi, Kelechi Iheanacho, Frank Onyeka, Francis Uzoho, Chidozie Awaziem, and Bright Osei. Some of the new arrivals took part in the team's training later that day by 4:30 p.m. The Super Eagles started preparation for the friendly on Tuesday. So full team, we have Stanley Wabali, Olorunloke Ojo, Jamiu Collins, Bruno Yemechi, Semilogo Ajayi, Calvin Bassi, Benjamin Timininu, Hassan Yusuf, Alex Iwobi, Fisayo Dele Bashiru, Rafael Onyedika, Ademola Lukman, Moses Simon, Cyril Dizer, Sadiq Umar, Nathan Taylor, Wilfred Ndidi, Frank Onyeka, Francis Uzoho, Bright Osei Samuel, Kelechi Iheanacho, and Chidozie Awaziem. Okay, guys, let's listen to these guys speak. They had a lot to say. I tell you, a lot to say after that game. Talking about after the training section. Let's hear first of all from Alex Iwobi. Speak to us after the training as we prepare for that game against the Black Stars of Ghana.
Again after a wonderful Afcon. What's it feel like? What have you guys been talking about? Have you been reflecting on the Afcon?
Because it was in season, we had to go straight back to the club football, so we haven't had much time to reflect. But of course, we want to continue the form we had at Afcon and hopefully push on and make things greater again.
So the game on Friday against Ghana, another training session. What are you guys talking about? How do you want to approach the game?
Of course, it's like another rivalry against one of a nation that's close to us, so we'll give our full 100% to try and get the result we want.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Another training session.
Yeah.
Done. How was it? And how are you counting down to the game against Ghana on Friday?
Yeah, no, another good session from us. I think, yeah, we're getting prepared for the game, obviously on Friday, so yeah, we're looking forward to it.
In terms of the group and everything, assembling after Afcon,
Yeah.
what's it feel like? Do you guys still talk about what happened at Afcon?
Yeah, obviously, obviously the Afcon, many good things happen. So you know, we still got the same bunch of group. So you know, yeah, we're still happy and together, and obviously some new faces as well. So in the squad. So yeah, really happy to be back with the team.
So what should Nigerians expect in friendly on Friday?
Yeah, no, it's an opportunity for us to once again show the level that we're at, the level that we've shown in Afcon, and the level that's expected of us. So yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it.
Another training session, great one, amazing. Talk to us about the training session.
Good evening, everyone. We're right here in Morocco, in Marrakesh, and we're just done with the second training section, and it's been wonderful, amazing. The atmosphere is quite good. The weather condition is very good, and we're all focused on the friendly games ahead, and we're all getting along also with our coach, our new coach, and yeah, I think basically he knows everything about the team, and he's been part of us, and so I think it's not going to be difficult for him to to lead the team. So he's doing amazingly well in the first training sessions, and I hope that we're going to have a good one with him.
It's against Ghana on Friday. We know the rival between Nigeria and Ghana. What should we be expecting? Well, you've been there. What should we expect?
Honestly, we are planning to have a good game against Ghana. I mean, we know the rivalry between Nigeria and Ghana, so but we're all prepared. We're focused on the game. I mean, it's not a football. It's not a game of fights. It's a sport. So I mean, we just go in there and just play football. We're not going there to fight each other, because we all are football players, and we all want to fight for our country. So I mean, it's going to be a wonderful game between Nigeria and Ghana.
To Spain, Dominican Republic, and Egypt, while Group D has AFC1, Paraguay, Mali, and Israel. We're here to make the third consecutive time that the Nigerian male team will not be taking part in the games, and that's since 2008. Fine boy.
Well, it just tells the whole story of our football, especially qualifying for the Olympic. It simply means that the handlers as well as the players have not really done enough. It has been a roller coaster ride for the dream team in the 90s, where we had the likes of the Kanu Wankwaza, the Austin JJ of Okocha, the Tijani Babangida, and a lot of others that took our football to the apex of ranking, ranked the best best team in Africa and the 5th team in the world. But ever since, it has been a downward decline for our team. But it simply tells a whole story. Watching the Olympic in this summer, and there will be no Nigerian team in the tournament. For me, I'm not interested in the football. I'm not.
But come on, let's watch the female. If we can beat South Africa, then we can go through. What do you think?
As for the female, it's a no-brainer for me. Of course, it's been a very long time since we participated in the Olympics. Game 16 years we have been absent talking about our female in the Olympic. But that win against the Cameroon right here at the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abuja, and we have a data with the Bayana. We really need to get those tickets. If the male cannot be there, let the women do it.
Okay, now to the Nigeria Women Football League match day 10 went down across match venues. I tell you, first let's start off from Owerri, where Heartland Queens defeated Nasarawa Amazons by a goal to nil. Mary Lucky with a goal in the 84th minute. For Remo Stars, they defeated Delta Queens by a goal to nil. Hannah Ibrahim scoring in the 79th minute of that encounter. Edo Queens were in good scoring mood. They beat Rivers Angels by 4 goals to 1. Goodness Osige with a hat trick in the 7th, 8th, and the 56th minute. Well, Marachi Chukwu Onora scoring in the 84th minute. Please F Young with the constitution goal in the 23rd minute for Rivers Angels. It was goalless games in Abia Angels and Royal Queens. Nigeria Tales defeated Danas Ladies by 3 goals to 1. Saliu Grace, Sophia Bankole, and John Dockers all scoring, with Ayibami Nofisat with the constitution goal for Danas Ladies. And of course, in Iyamo, Complex Queen beat Adamawa Queens by 2 goals to 0. Chinyere Emenike in the 10th and Mary Mamadou in the 86th minute of play. Sunshine Queens destroyed Robo A Queens by 3 goals to 0. Fasilat Adeyomo with an own goal. Taiwo Ajibade in the 8th minute and Shola Aduwale in the 11th minute to give them a 3-0 victory against Robo Queens. And Ekiti Queens were beaten at home by Bayelsa Queens. Abiola Bless and scoring in the 78th minute to give Bayelsa Queen a wonderful away 1-0 victory. After that game between Nigeria Tales, I was quite live in that stadium. I spoke to Saliu Grace, who was outstanding for Nigeria Tales after the game, and this is what she had to say.
First of all, introduce yourself.
My name is Saliu Grace Omeneke. I'm from Kogi State. Nigeria Tales FC Abuja.
Okay. What a goal it was in the first half. Beautiful finish, wonderful performance. How do you feel, first of all, with your performance today?
I was up, I'm the happiest man on this earth today. It has been long. I've been waiting for this day to come. I need to prove myself to my coach that today is the day. Now, even if I didn't score, we have to go today, and I know I must score today's game. I was very happy.
I know this win is huge for you guys, because you guys climbed up the table by 3 points, now 11 points, closer to the top 3 than the bottom. How does this win make you feel, and what does this mean for the team going forward?
I think this is a turnaround for the team. Okay. And we are stepping forward by God grace. Our next game is sure we will by God grace. And from this moment, I think we are stepping forward to our success.
Okay, final words to the final.
Okay, that was Saliu Grace. Also speaking after the game was the coach of Danas Lady, no other than Fatai, yes, that's his name, Bashiru. This is what he had to say, not a happy man after the game.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Coach Bashir Fatai of Danas Lady FC Lagos State.
Okay, not the perfect result on match day 10. They lost 3-1 here at the Agui Stadium to Nigeria Tales. First of all, let's start with how does the result make you feel?
Yeah, I'm not feeling happy. I'm feeling sad because the game was on a good level at the first half. Though we received a goal at the first half, when we come out for the second half, we can equalize the goal, make it 1-1. But I'm not happy. It's a good game.
What went wrong for your team in the encounter?
Yeah, as a game of football, there must be a winner, and then they are playing to the strength. And then when the pressure is more on us, they lose concentration, and then concentration in any team, a lot of things can happen. That's what happened to our loss today.
This loss affected you because before the start of the game, you were still third on the table, hoping to get a place in the top 3. Talking about the Super 6 of the NWFL. How would this affect your target moving forward?
Yeah, it's going to affect us seriously, but we've been trying to come here now, have a victory or at least a draw. But when it comes to our losing, we have nothing to do that, we accept defeat. But it's going to be a problem for us. But we still go and do our correction, and then we can come up again. That is football.
Okay, that's the coach of Danas Ladies, Fatai Bashiru, speaking after the game. Fine boy, come on, man. Not the best of results for Danas Ladies. You see how disappointed he was. But for Nigeria Tales, a huge win at home here at the Aguirre Stadium.
Definitely a huge winner with the likes of Sofiata on the score sheet for the home side. Of course, the Abuja-based team. But despite the winner, they are still closer to the relegation. But then a huge step up for them, going for the top 3. If you look at where they are on the log, Nigeria Tales sits at number 7. Haven't played 10 games. They have won 3, drawn 2, and lost 5. Sits 11 points right there. And if you look at them between the teams sitting third on the log, that's Conference Queen.
6 points. Just 6 points. They have more home games than away.
But then it is still a good win for Nigeria Tales going forward. And the other team, Confluence Queen, it was a huge win for them. 2-0. They won right there at a Yamo.
I think the biggest winner has to be Edo Queen.
Of course.
Rivers Angels in such a manner.
Despite White Ogbonda coming out to say that, look, it's going to be a must win for us. A win for Rivers Angels would have taken them straight into the Super Six. But Edo Queens had something hot for them, and indeed it was hot. Indeed, they couldn't stop the firepower of the likes of the player that got an hat-trick for her team. Talking about no other. But let me quickly get that one now. Talking about
Osigwe is the name of the player.
Goodness, Osigwe got the hat-trick in both the first half and the second half. 7-8 minutes and in the 56 minutes respectively. Good one for Edo Queens.
Okay, guys, we know that one man is set to get a new contract. He's been offered a new contract by his club, Galatasaray, and reports were hearing that he's set to stay. Talking about no other than Bright Osei Samuel. Let's go straight to the foreign say.
Take a break from the huddles and stress of the day's work and catch up with VOP.
Okay, guys, let's go to the foreign scene quickly. Let's start off from Robinho. Come on, man. I don't know what's wrong with players. Former Masti and Bramadi forward Robinho must serve a 9-year rape sentence in his home country in Brazil. A court have ruled. Robinho was 40, was found guilty of by an Italian court in 2017 of taking part in the 2013 gang rape of a 22-year-old Albanian woman. He has been living in Brazil, which does not extradite his nationals. Before we come to you, fine boy. Also, we hear that one man has gotten a new lease of life. His name is Daniel Alves. We hear a Spanish court have ruled that the ex-Barcelona and Brazil forward Daniel Alves can be conditionally released from jail after serving a quarter of his sentence for rape. Alves, who was sentenced to a 4.5-year in prison last month, will be released on a €1 million, that is £805,000 bail. He had been held in pre-trial detention since 2023. According to the victim lawyer, the lady's lawyer, she said she called the decision a scandal. How do you let him go after rape? Say, what is $1 million to Daniel Alves?
We spoke extensively on the Daniel Alves case yesterday on the show at Sport Lounge. But then my worries for Brazilian stars include, if it is not rape, it is drunk driving. If it's not drunk driving, it is gambling, it is clubbing, it is one issue or the other.
What's the problem, Brazil?
From Daniel Alves
to Robinho,
to Robinho, to Mendy, to Ronaldinho, to Cecinho, to Alexander Pato, I can go on and on and on. So then Brazilians who have spent lots of years in the jail, spent lots of money trying to build themselves or reduce that jail sentence. But come on, it is not good at all. 9 years. Then you ask yourself, how long was Robinho at the pinnacle of this football while he was playing to spend 9 years in jail? And we are told that he must
serve it.
It is a must.
The good thing is that he will not be extradited to Italy. He will serve it in Brazil.
Right there in Brazil. Okay. So he will see his fellow countrymen and they'll be playing the games in prison.
Anyway, we have Man United that Kobe Bino says he's targeting a place in Euro 2024 squad after a mad couple of days. In his words, my parents are Ghanaian, but I am 3 lion through and through. Those were the words of a certain Kobe Mino, 18-year-old.
Come on, Sport Bishop. You won't blame this guy. England was there for him. The English team also stood behind him right when.
But why did they have to wait until Ghana were thinking of giving him a call-up?
No, Ghana.
Well, was not in the initial list, remember?
Ghana were bluffing and they were waiting for Kobe Mino to improve on his game, to which he has. Undoubtedly, he has improved in his game.
Absolutely.
And so far, this guy has been a monster in the Manchester United midfield, dislodging the likes of Eriksen, sending the likes of Scott McTominay to the bench, while himself partner with Casemiro right there in Man United. So for me, he has come out to pledge allegiance to the Three Lions. All I wish for him is for him to definitely improve on his game. His target, which is the Euros, comes true for him, because life after playing is sweet in England.
Okay, 2 injury update quickly. We heard that Thibaut Courtois has a knee injury. a further knee injury. He's had surgery, and we hear he's going to be out for an undisclosed period of time. But one man who will know how long he's going to be out is Steve Bortman. He'll be out for 6 to 9 months after rupturing his knee in that game against Man City. He was taken off in that game as well. Sad one for Steve Bortman of Newcastle and Thibaut Courtois of Real Madrid.
A rock in the defense of Newcastle. To me, his season is over, as well as his preseason. If definitely, if the length of injury that we are told is anything for us to go by, definitely we might just be seeing him towards the end of this year. As for Thibaut Courtois, sad one indeed. Sad. Though we spoke extensively about his injury, but
back in training, and then this time not his left knee, his right knee.
His ankle. He had to sprain that ankle, and for the fact that the duration is not given, it is still end of the
Reports
season.
Are saying 2 months anyway.
2 months is the end of the season. This is March.
So are you saying that he's not going to kick a ball this season?
Obviously he won't. And the likes of Manchester City rather, will be saying Uhuru, that man will not be there. Ellen Allen might just feast again on this one.
Okay, finally from Formula 1, we hear Ferrari Carlos Sainz is set to return at this weekend Australia Grand Prix in Melbourne after recovering from surgery for appendix. The Spaniard missed the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix this month, where the 18-year-old Briton Oliver Behrman was a late replacement. Behrman finished 7th on debut in Jeddah, but is likely to return to Formula 2 with Sainz feet again. Final words, fine boy, as we leave the studio.
Just what I can tell you is to keep a date with us always on the show, Sport Beats. And come on, we should do it again with you on the show, Sport Lounge, later this evening.
4 p.m.
Bright and early. We will be back full house. We will be discussing extensively on the chances of the Super Eagles against, of course, Mali. And looking at how the team has done so well in the All-African Games, what should we settle for? Should we give up that Egypt as his runaway leaders, or we still have some fighting chance? All these and many more we will be discussing on the show later this evening. Keep a date with us. 4 p.m. We will be back.
Absolutely. From me and the Sport Bishop and the finest boy talking sport.
We are done
and we're gone.
God bless. No stress.